Let's begin by exploring what we mean by God's call. It is an invitation to engage with our lives in a way that reflects God's purpose and design for us. Each one of us has distinct gifts, passions, and life experiences. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 2 verse 10 that we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works. This suggests that we are not just crafted to exist or merely survive. We are designed to thrive and engage actively with the world around us. Now you may ask, how do I know what God is calling me to do? Often, we assume that God's call is something grand, something meant only for the ordained or the extraordinarily talented. But that couldn't be further from the truth. This call involves everyday actions, small commitments, and genuine relationships. Think of it this way. What stirs your spirit? What brings you joy? What issue makes your heart ache? Perhaps it's social injustice, the plight of the marginalized, the desire to inspire future generations, or even a love for creation itself. Often, our calling lies at the intersection of our deepest concerns and unique talents. God intricately designed us, and our experiences, however ordinary they may seem, are opportunities for divine engagement. Recognize that this season in your life, whether filled with clarity or uncertainty, is part of your path toward answering God's call. Turning to the words of C.S. Lewis, he wisely noted in the Screwtape Letters that the enemy, those distractions and temptations of this world, aims to keep us in a state of inertia. Consider how much time we lose in activities that do not foster growth, scrolling endlessly through social media, binge-watching various shows, or grinding through routines that lead us nowhere rapidly. It is alarmingly easy to drift through life, lulled into a complacency that dulls our sense of purpose. In contrast, God calls us to intentionality. Wasting time may seem harmless, but when pieced together, these seemingly innocuous moments can prevent us from discovering how God wishes to use us. There's an urgency in recognizing that every moment counts. The late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "The time is always right to do what is right." Thus, let today be our right time to answer the call. Let's dig a little deeper into the scriptures for encouragement. In Matthew 25, Jesus tells the parable of the talents. One servant receives 5 talents, another 2, and the last one only 1. The servant who buried his talent faced dire consequences because he failed to take action and utilize what he was given. This parable isn't about being entrusted with talents, money, abilities, or skills, but about being given life itself. How we invest that life matters significantly. What can we learn here? God entrusts each of us with gifts, and it's our duty to cultivate and use them, whether it's hospitality, teaching, creativity, or encouragement. God calls you to invest in those gifts to make a lasting impact. His call is not just a request. It's a longing for our participation in His grand design for humanity. So, how do we respond to this profound call? Here are 4 practical steps we can take. 1. Pray for clarity. Begin with prayer and seek guidance. Ask God to reveal His calling in your life, and take time to listen. In Psalms 46 verse 10, we read, "Be still and know that I am God." This stillness provides us the clarity to understand God's voice amidst the clamor of life. 2. Explore your passions. Reflect on what truly excites you. What brings you joy? And what causes ignite a fire within your spirit? Consider volunteering in different areas or taking classes that spark your interest. Through exploration, you may discover an unexpected calling, revealing the purpose that aligns with your unique gifts. 3. Surround yourself with community. Community is vital. Join a group, church, or initiative where you can connect with others. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals who share similar passions can offer support and encouragement, pushing you to engage better with your calling. Proverbs 27 verse 17 reminds us that iron sharpens iron, and one man sharpens another. 4. Take action. The most crucial step is not just to learn, but to do. Faith without works is dead, James 2 verse 26. Start small. Don't wait for the perfect conditions, as they may never come. Step out in faith today and watch how God begins to lead you. Maybe it's starting a simple conversation with a neighbor, volunteering at a local shelter, or writing a letter to uplift someone in need. He will meet you in your efforts. C.S. Lewis reminded us that the Christian way is different, harder and easier. Christ says, "Give me all. I don't want so much of your money and so much of your work. I want you." This challenges us. What does giving all look like in your life? It doesn't just mean divine service, but surrendering our plans, our time, and our very selves to God's purpose. Let me also remind you that God does not waste moments. Even in what seems mundane or repetitive, God works. The work you do may feel inconsequential in the grand scheme of things, but never underestimate how God can use it. Each act of kindness, every moment spent in prayer, and every effort placed in the care of others amplifies into something beautiful in His divine tapestry. Beloved, the time is now. God does not want us to waste our lives drifting aimlessly. He desires our hearts, our intentions, and our actions. It is when we heed His call and step out in faith that we truly come alive and become who we were created to be. So, as you leave today, reflect on this. What is one small step you can take right now to answer God's call in your life? Whether it's loving your neighbor more fully, pursuing a passion, or simply offering your time and talents. Let today mark the beginning of a journey toward the life God intends for you.